Kami akan menginformasikan perkembangan kesehatan pemimpin monarki Inggris Ratu Elizabeth yang dikabarkan menurun. Dan berikut laporan CNN Internasional.
Of the monarchy, they didn't share a lot about Prince Philip, even before he died and after he died. In this case, we obviously know something. She was in the hospital briefly in October of 2021. She's had mobility issues. She missed Jubilee events. What will doctors be watching for now?
We have audio issues with Sanjay. We'll get Sanjay back up in a minute. Let's go to Anna Stewart outside Buckingham Palace. And it's been about an hour since we first got the news that doctors were concerned about the Queen's health. An hour since we learned now that the Queen's entire family is on their way to be with her at Balmoral Castle. What are you seeing outside Buckingham Palace?
Morning. Yeah, morning, John. Well, I think it's a testament just to how concerned the nation is by the fact that there are camera positions being set up very quickly right across here, right outside Buckingham Palace, while Her Majesty is, of course, in Balmoral. And I think it's the very short statement we had from the palace, but the wording of it that we're really looking at here, maybe we can bring that up for you. The palace saying, following further evaluations this morning, the Queen's doctors are concerned for Her Majesty's health and have recommended she remain under medical supervision. The Queen remains comfortable at Balmoral. The term comfortable, of course, ringing some alarm bells. And then, of course, royal sources, as you say, telling us that all the Queen's children are now travelling to Balmoral to see her. And this is developing quite fast, so we're waiting for more statements at this stage. But as you know, the Queen has suffered from episodic mobility issues for some time now, since October last year, really, when she went into hospital overnight unexpectedly, underwent what I would say was undisclosed testing, and has missed many events since then. Many of her duties have been given already to members of the royal family. And of course, so many of her duties have been able, since the pandemic, to be done by Zoom. But just this week, she was unable to travel here to Buckingham Palace, where you would normally receive an incoming Prime Minister. Instead, the outgoing Prime Minister and the new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, both travelled to Balmoral to see the Queen. That was 2 days ago. And then yesterday, a Privy Council meeting, another part of the process of introducing a new Prime Minister, was cancelled, despite that being taken by Zoom. So there have been a number of events, I think, that are causing much concern here. John?
I do want to bring in Emily Nash right now, royal correspondent for Hello Magazine, back with us. It's striking, Emily, when you think of the sort of chaotic path, in a way, that the Queen took to the crown, from the abdication of her uncle to her father unexpectedly becoming king, and then passing rather suddenly, and she being coronated quite young at 27. She has, at this point, really prepared this nation and the royal family, or done her best to, for a smooth transition. And you have the sense of that as we are watching these events and even this information as it comes out unfold.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we've had just in the past year her declaring that she wanted Camilla to be known as Queen Consort when Prince Charles becomes king. These are big statements for the Queen to make, and it was very much about preparing us for the future and for what's to come. And I think one that sticks in my mind in terms of images is the Queen making that balcony appearance at the end of her Platinum Jubilee with her 3 direct heirs alongside her. And it was very much about her presenting.
Dan itu tadi keterangan dari CNN Internasional menyebutkan hingga kini setelah evaluasi sejak tadi pagi, kedokteran dari Istana Buckingham masih melakukan evaluasi dan juga pengawasan terhadap kesehatan Ratu Inggris, yaitu Ratu Elizabeth. Dan informasi yang disebutkan lain adalah anak dan cucu, yaitu Pangeran Charles dan juga Pangeran William, saat ini sedang menuju ke Balmoral. Ini menjadi tempat pengawasan kesehatan dilakukan oleh dokter Istana Buckingham kepada Ratu Elizabeth. Dan hingga kini juga masih seluruh media, seluruh masyarakat yang concern terhadap isu kesehatan dari Ratu Elizabeth ini masih menunggu statement resmi yang akan terus dikeluarkan oleh keluarga kerajaan dan juga Istana Buckingham Inggris.